We're recording. What's up, Strong Life crew? Dustin here. Happy Thursday, the 11th of June. Give me a thumbs up if you can hear my voice. Check. Okay. All right. Today's workout. We have a strength portion at the beginning. So 5 sets of 5. We've been doing lots of 5x5 with different exercises. That's just a pretty effective set and rep scheme that's pretty common in the strength and conditioning world. The goal with this one, and when you're doing 5x5, this would be easier to track if we were in the gym, is that you're incrementally trying to go up in weight a little bit each time. And so every time, let's say we would do, we're doing push-ups today, but if we were in the gym, we'd probably do a bench press. So we would do 5 sets of 5 over this training block, and hopefully you're going to be going up a little bit more in weight each time. But today it's going to be 5x5 of push-ups. So we want to find a challenging option for push-up. Remember, if you are becoming more and more horizontal, it's going to be more and more challenging. So some of us may be on an elevated surface like a table or a chair, or some of us may be on the ground, and that'd be awesome. You can also make this a little less challenging by doing your push-up on your knees if you are going from the ground, for example. So that can make it a little more manageable. Regardless of your option, we're going to do 5 reps, 5 sets of that, and we want it to be pretty darn hard to where that last set is, a 7 or 8 out of 10 in terms of intensity. Then right after that, we have a 12-minute AMRAP, or as many rounds or reps as possible of 12, all 12 reps for these exercises. Air squats, sit-ups, bird dogs, and mountain climbers. All right, 12 reps for each one. 12 squats, 12 sit-ups, 12 bird dogs, 12 mountain climbers. We'll go over options for that in the workout. Make sure we're good there. I'll type this out as well. So push-ups first, 5 sets of 5, then a 12-minute AMRAP, 12 air squats. We're going to use a broomstick or PVC pipe for warm-up, so you can go ahead and grab that. Warm up the shoulders. And 12 mountain climbers. Okay, good deal. Okay, here it is. All right, let's do some up and overs. Loosen those shoulders up a little bit. My neighbor's mowing his lawn. I'm gonna close this. Let's do 10 of them. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. All right, shake it out a little bit. We've got our live class tomorrow. If you didn't remember, you'll be getting an email tonight at 8 p.m. talking about that. Let's go straight up and down. Just really reach up towards the top. Tomorrow's gonna be good. I think the high is like 81, but the humidity's supposed to be pretty low like it is today. And it'll be pretty nice. 10 of these. We're hoping to use the rowers. Most people like the rowers. If I said we were gonna use the bikes, none of y'all would probably come tomorrow. Kim would skip out. She loves the bike. All right, around the world. Let's do 10 in one direction, 10 in the other. Yeah, so we're going to try and, Jeff and I are going to carry the rowers out on to our little squares. And that'll make for a pretty awesome workout. So I'm excited about that. I sent an email to Maximus Leadership today about trends in class attendance. So if I hear back, let's switch directions, about if we can have inside classes next week, I'll let you know. But still no word. And 8, 9, 10. All right, good deal. Now let's keep this broomstick or PVC pipe. I'm going to use it more for balance. I'm going to have my hands on this, and I'm going to pretend like I'm going to sit in a chair. Okay, so I'm going to let my hands go out forward, use this as kind of a counterbalance, and try and get as low as I can. So I'm about a couple feet away from this. It's just something to hold on to, kind of like the door frame that we normally do, but it's not as steady. So keep looking forward. Let's do 5 of these. And 5. Good. I had an online class last night, and we were discussing squatting. And I think this may be applicable to y'all here, to where a lot of times, whenever we start to teach the squat, a lot of people have a tendency to think of squatting means that they're just going straight down, that they're just sending their butt straight down. And what happens is that there's hardly any motion at the hip. And if I'm in this position, I've basically used all of my ankle range of motion, and it's putting a lot more stress on my knees. And so they think, oh, squatting means just going straight down. And so it becomes harder on the knees, and you're not using your hips. So what we want to think about is you're sitting down in a chair, but you're also thinking of sitting back. So not just going down, but I'm sticking my butt out as I go. And that's going to leverage more of your hips and take some pressure off your knees. So a squat actually really starts by sticking your butt back, and then it goes down. All right, so let's do 5 more of those, really focusing on getting your butt back behind you. Good. All right, we can get rid of the broomstick PVC pipe. Now we're going to do 5 air squats. So no support. Go down as low as you're able. Remember, use your arms as a counterbalance. So as I go down, I'm putting my hands out in front of me and then coming up. If you feel like you're not going very deep, you can also widen your stance a little bit, point your toes out just a tiny bit. I can give you some more space, but remember, we want our knees to track over our toes, so you're really gonna have to push your knees out a little bit more. So let's do 5 air squats. And shake it out. All right. All right, let's do 5 more. And now I want you all to add this piece. So instead of keeping your hands out the whole time, as I'm descending, my hands are going out, and then once I stand up, they come to my side. So when I do reps, it's going to look like this. All right, let's do 5 of those. Yeah, that's it. When you're coming up and your arms are at your side, you're just thinking, I'm getting as tall as I can, straightening my knees, my hips, getting super tall. Good. All right, 5 reps. Shake it out. Grab a drink of water if you want. We're going to do a little warm-up set for some of the other exercises we're going to be doing today. For push-ups, if you're not going from the ground, have a chair or some type of elevated surface. If you're using a chair, make sure it's pushed up against your wall or something stable so it doesn't slide on you. I should take my own advice and do that right now. I'll slide up here. So we're going to go through just doing push-ups, sit-ups, bird dogs, and mountain climbers. All right. So first one, push-up. From the ground or elevated surface, here's some things that we want you to think about. Your hands are going to be about shoulder width apart. This chair that I have right here is kind of narrow. The seat's narrow, so this isn't ideal. So maybe this top right here, even that coffee table would be good as well. But my hands are shoulder width apart. If these hurt your wrists, then think you may want to turn your hands out a little bit to where your your index finger or your thumbs are pointed forward. You don't want to be out like this. That's a little too much, but you can play around with it to where if your thumbs are pointed straight forward, that can be less stress on your wrists. But for the most part, we want to think your index finger going forward If you can't handle that, then think of your thumbs going forward. So you got that, and then as you're going down, you're thinking of brushing your forearms with your torso. So we're not chicken winging it, we're keeping everything nice and tight. All right, everything is nice and tight, and that's gonna just put you in a better position for the push-up. So here's what it looks like. I'm gonna get my index fingers going forward. I'm not letting my butt stick way up. My butt should line up with my feet and my shoulders. And I'm going down as far as I can and then coming back up. Now you notice that back prevents a lot of range of motion. So a table, you're not gonna have that issue with the table. So what I want y'all to try is maybe an easier option for you. Do 5 reps, really focusing on keeping everything tight, having those forearms brush against your torso. So 5 reps of a push-up from an easier option than what you know you're able to do. Good. All right. Now, once you have done that, we're going to do sit-ups. All right, so from the ground or from a deep couch or an ottoman. Remember, we are wanting to leverage momentum with our hands. If you are doing a full sit-up from the ground, feet are together, knees are apart, coming down, using your hands, swinging them forward to come up. All right, this is mainly working the abdominals. You're not getting much help from your lower extremity muscles. If you straighten your legs out, then now my hip flexors start to help out, and that becomes a little easier. Once again, to make it even a little more manageable, you can do a crunch where I'm sliding my hands forward and then coming down. Same option from an elevated surface. Can let my knees spread apart, come down, swing my hands, come forward. If that's hard, put my feet together. And if that's hard, then I can do a crunch where I'm just sliding my hand forward. So let's do 5 options of your sit-up or crunch that you feel comfortable doing. If you're on the ground, stay on the ground once you're done with that. Awesome. Remember, the quicker you swing your arms, the less your abdominals are going to have to work, which is going to be helpful in the workout per se when we're doing a whole bunch of sit-ups for a 12-minute AMRAP. So after the sit-ups, we have the bird dogs. So bird dogs are you're on your hands and knees on the ground, or you've got your hands on an elevated surface, maybe the same one that you use the push-up for. At the same time, I'm going to be lifting my right hand and my left foot, and I'm extending them as far out as possible, getting as long as I can, but not allowing a lot of movement through my trunk. So if I had a glass of water on my back, I wouldn't spill it. That's the goal. All right, getting as long as you can. Let's do 5 on each side. 5 bird dogs on each side. There you go. Opposite arm, opposite leg. All right, good job. So we've done sit-ups, we've done bird dogs, then we have mountain climbers. We haven't done too many mountain climbers. This is a great exercise. You're likely either going to do this in the push-up position that you're going to do the push-ups, or you may be able to do these with the push-up position from the ground. And so I'm going to get in this position, and what I'm doing is one leg is forward, and what I'm going to try and do is switch them simultaneously. So it'll look like this. Now, if that's tough, step 1 foot back, bring the other one forward. All right, if you don't want to get to the ground, go to the elevated surface. Or you can step back, bring 1 foot at a time. Okay, let's do 5 mountain climbers on each side. Good. Good deal. And obviously, the more horizontal you are, the harder that one's going to be. So those are the elements of the workout. Let's get into our strength portion with the push-up. This first set of 5, you can have that be an easier option if you want to. Just do 5 really good reps, get feeling pretty good about that, and then make your variation more challenging as we progress. So you may start on a rather high surface, and then hopefully by the 5th set, you'll be on a lower surface or on the ground, whatever you feel comfortable doing. All right, so grab a drink of water. Make sure you got your setup for this. I'm gonna get our timer going. We're gonna do 1 minute per round, so you'll get a little bit of rest. If you're gonna be doing push-ups on your knees, a pillow is probably gonna be helpful on the ground. Okay. First set is gonna be starting in, 5 seconds. First set of 5 push-ups. 2, 1, and go. 5 push-ups. I'll do it from the ground. All right. Good work. If that felt super easy, make your variation a little harder. Get a little more horizontal. About 25 more seconds of rest. Ten seconds. 3, 2, 1, go. Second set of 5. All right. Make sure your forearms are staying close to your body. Elbows are nice and tight. Awesome. 35 seconds of rest. Play with your hand position if your wrists are bothering you. Thumbs forward can help. All right, 15 seconds. All right, 10. This is our third set. 2, 1. All right, 5 push-ups. All right. All right, we have 2 more sets. Try and make them a little harder. As the push-up gets harder, it's going to be more and more important that you stay solid through your body. So think of squeezing your butt cheeks together and keeping your knees straight. So keeping everything else tight as you're doing that push-up. Squeezing your butt cheeks will help. As weird as that sounds. All right, 10 seconds. I told that to a patient once and they just put their hands on their butt and started squeezing their butt. So no, a little different, a little different. 3, 2, 1, all right. All right. All right, good work, y'all. Awesome. 40 seconds left to rest. So we've got 1 more set of 5. Make this your hardest set in terms of the variation that you're using. Try and squeeze out a few extra reps after you get to 5. So do as many reps as you can for this last one. Go to failure is what we would say. All right, 10 seconds left. 3, 2, 1. All right, last set. All right, good work, y'all. Okay, grab a drink of water, walk around. We'll take just a tiny break before we get into this AMRAP. We'll get our timer rolling. All right. Okay, 12-minute AMRAP. Let's review this one more time. 12 air squats. I want to see you all using your arms with this one. So as you go down, your arms are going forward, and as you stand up, you're getting tall and they're coming to your side. So try and get in that rhythm with that air squat. You've got 12 of them. Then we have 12 sit-ups or crunches, whether you're doing it from the ground or from an elevated surface like an ottoman or a deep couch. Then we have 12 bird dogs. So we're raising opposite hand, opposite leg, whether from an elevated surface or on the ground. And then mountain climbers, which are going to be in that same position, where it's basically that push-up position, switching your legs, 12 total. So it'll end up being 6 on each side. Same thing for bird dogs, 12 total, so 6 on each side. All right. Thumbs up if you're ready to rock. Cool. All right, let's do it. 12-minute AMRAP, 12 squats, 12 sit-ups, 12 bird dogs, 12 mountain climbers, starting in 12 seconds. Lots of 12s. All right, let's do it. 12 squats in 3, 2, 1, go. Let's see. All right, on to 12 sit-ups. Forgot to mention you can use a pillow on your back if you're doing it from the ground. That'll probably make it a little more comfortable. All right, 12 bird dogs. Get nice and long with this one as you reach. Pretend like you got a glass of water on your back. On to 12 mountain climbers. Try and switch them simultaneously, your legs if you're able. All right. Okay, good work, y'all. We're 9 minutes, 50 seconds left. So about 2 minutes for that first round for me. Looks like we're pretty much all on track here. So keep this up. Keep the timing with the squat with your arms. 2, 3. 11, 12. All right. On to 12 sit-ups or crunches. All right, bird dogs. Stay steady with these bird dogs. And then on to mountain climbers. All right, we are at 7 minutes, 53 seconds left. Good work, y'all. All right, sit-ups on the bird dogs. Almost halfway. And then on to mountain climbers. All right, halfway, 6 minutes. 6 minutes. Keep your pace, keep your form. 5 minutes, 45 seconds left. Okay, on the sit-ups. All right. Bird dogs, don't let your form go on these bird dogs. Keep nice and steady and controlled. All right, mountain climbers. All right. We have less than 4 minutes left, y'all. 350. All right, squats. All right, sit-ups. All right, bird dogs. All right, bird dogs and mountain climbers. Okay. We have 1 minute, 56 seconds left. Let's try and get another round in here. All right, 12 sit-ups. Let's keep it going, y'all. On the home stretch. One minute. All right, bird dogs. Mountain climbers. All right, keep it going, y'all. 20 seconds left. Ten. 3, 2, 1. Done. Man. Elbow bump. Good work, y'all. Drink of water. Walk around. 30 seconds. That was good. All right. "12 air squats." I think I did 6 rounds or something like that. 72 air squats. That's a lot of air squats, y'all. We did a lot of that. That was sneaky, Jeff. Sneaking in 70 some air squats. Tell you, he's sick and twisted. If you haven't realized that yet. You can tell him I said that. All right. We'll stretch out. Worked a lot of core, a lot of abdominals, a lot of quads as well. So we'll stretch that. This reminds me, with the squats, I have those VersaLifts in. Raise your hand if you were on when I mentioned the VersaLifts or the wedges that I'll wear in my shoes. Yeah, so some of y'all, I need to do a video about that because I think that would be, I think we may end up recommending folks to have a pair if folks struggle with squatting, which squatting's not easy, but I need to do a video to recommend that and put a link to those VersaLifts because that could be really helpful. I'll add that to my to-do list. All right, we're gonna find a door frame. Gonna do a good total body stretch. We've done this one before several times. I haven't used it in a while, but this is where we are getting our shoulder up against that door frame. Let's do the right one first. Okay. My left foot is forward. I take a big step back with my right foot. All right. Big step back with my right foot. And then I'm trying to reach up with my right hand. If this hurts your shoulder, just think of having your hand a little more out instead of straight up. But I'm going up as tall as I can. And what I'm doing is I'm trying to take my hips forward. And I just get a nice stretch through mostly that right side. I'm just trying to elongate that right side. So I feel it kind of in my armpit area, along my trunk as well, in the front of my right leg. Let's do 5 deep breaths here. All right, come out of that. Good deal. Let's do the other side. So left shoulder up against that door frame. Big step back with your left foot. Reach that arm up. Drive your hips forward. 5 deep breaths. All right, come out of that nice and easy. Now let's do about 20 Michael Phelps wing flaps. Hug yourself. 4, 5, 6. Love these, especially after a push-up day like this. 15, 5 more. 18, 19, 20. All right. Good work, y'all. Solid class today. We have class tomorrow outside, like I mentioned. We're still going to do the Zoom recording for y'all live. So if you can't make it, hop on Zoom. But we'd love to see y'all tomorrow. I think Monday went pretty well in terms of spacing and just allowing enough space for everyone to get a good workout, but also follow all the guidelines that are recommended. And the weather's looking awesome tomorrow. So try and come if you're able. We'd love to see y'all. Otherwise, go ahead, flex for me. Let me see you. I got to get a picture. Yeah. Yeah. Awesome. Good stuff, y'all. All right. Thanks for hanging out with me. Hopefully I'll see y'all tomorrow. Otherwise, talk to you soon. All right. See ya.